Hello, once more, and welcome back to the channel back here on YouTube for our Week 18 NFL prediction videos. Back here on Tuesday. And you know what? After Week 17, which is crazy, 3-4 record, wasn't expecting to go 3-4. Was hoping to get 4 or more. But the overall record for the season, 63-57. During Week 18, there's some interesting things I saw last week, including the Antonio Brown situation with the Buccaneers, taking off his jersey and pads and everything, getting rid of him, basically throwing the gloves and his shirt into the t-shirt into the stands, basically. I'm like, that's crazy. Plus the Bears, 129-3. What? The Bears won? Okay, I guess so. I guess Bears fans, you have some things to look forward to going next year, but we're not predicting that game today. Plus, the Kansas City Chiefs, my favorite team. What happened to them? They lost by a field goal to Cincinnati? Are you kidding me? I predicted them to win? Wow, it's all craziness, I think. And with that being said, it's time to get into our Week 18 NFL prediction videos in 2021, the last regular season week of the year. Currently. Yes, of course. And we're starting it on Saturday afternoon because ESPN, guys, is doing 2 games, and I saw which games are going to start us off on Saturday, and we're starting with one today in our predictions in Denver on ESPN at 3:30 p.m. Central Time in Denver, so 3:30 Central Time, my time, it's zone here in the Central Time Zone. But then two of my favorite teams I watched. Those of you who don't know, I used to like the Broncos when they had Peyton Manning on their team. And I guess I will say this. I still kind of like the Broncos. They just haven't done very well since Peyton Manning retired. They've been with Drew Lock at quarterback, Brock Osweiler, Trevor Siemian. They've went through multiple quarterbacks since then. And, who knows? Tyrod, who knows? So, overall, this matchup, the Chiefs, we already know they won the division. Currently, they need a win, and they need to hope for Tennessee and Buffalo to lose to get the number 1 seed in the postseason. And personally, I think the Chiefs can win this game. But will they be benching Mahomes? Probably not. We'll see. If they get up big and start scoring early and often, might see a point where Chad Henne and the backups get in the game against Denver. But I see the Chiefs winning this game. So I'm taking my favorite team, the Chiefs. I don't want to take my favorite team in the game, but I have to, But I did pick them last week, and they lost to Cincinnati by a field goal. To the Bengals by a field goal, which was craziness. Wasn't happy about that altogether. But this week I'm taking the Chiefs. Hopefully they get a win, which I think they'll do in Denver. From there, we're going to Philadelphia Saturday night. Between the Cowboys and the Eagles. Dallas, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, second-year veteran. You have 2 really good quarterbacks in this matchup. You have 2 good the Cowboys who have Dak Prescott. The Cowboys already won the division. Eagles, though, they're a wildcard team. They're back in the playoffs. And honestly, I think the Eagles are going to do good. The home game against Dallas, I think the Eagles will win this matchup here, personally, guys. And, honestly, I don't expect Dallas to have the starters playing since they've already won a division. And I don't think they're playing for seedings, I guess. But do I see Dak Prescott and the starters staying in long? Not really. But I do see Jalen Hurts and the Eagles trying to keep their number 5 seed, hopefully, which they are going to be a number 5 seed. We'll have to wait and see. The Eagles are an only team that has clinched a playoff berth beside the Cardinals as a wild card. They're number 6 seed at the moment. We're just waiting on the number 7 seeded team in the NFC side. Who knows who's that going to be, but honestly, I'm going to take the Eagles this one on Saturday night in Philadelphia. Rivalry. The Eagles fans, they don't like the Cowboys. The Cowboys fans, they don't like the Eagles. But Eagles at home with Jalen Hurts. After what happened in Dallas earlier this year on a Monday Night Football, I know Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are going to want to get this game and get a win on the road. So that's why I'm taking Philadelphia on Saturday night. We'll see if it works. Yeah, we'll see if it works. From there, we're going to go to Baltimore. Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers going up against the Ravens. Lamar Jackson or Tyler Huntley. Depends on who's going to be a starter in this game. We'll have to wait and see. But the Steelers and Ravens, I don't think these two teams aren't playing for much. Maybe a wild card seed. Maybe, because we don't know any of the wild card teams yet in the AFC side. We know one, I think. We know one of them, New England, is the number 5 seed team in the wild card race. But who knows? And honestly, I think Baltimore playing at home might have a better chance. Ben Roethlisberger, I think, will lose his final game of his career, potentially. Or his last game, at least. As a Steeler, we don't know. Well, what will he play next year? Who knows? But it's probably his last game as a Pittsburgh Steeler, potentially, because I think the Ravens will win. Well, then we're going to go to Cleveland for our AFC North rivalry again. And honestly, guys, Browns, they've been eliminated Baker Mayfield. I saw the headline earlier today that he's going to have shoulder surgery at the end of the year. But this is amazing. Bengals, Joe Burrow, second-year quarterback. For the Bengals, won a division title this year. Bengals, AFC North division champs. And honestly, I think that's a good thing for Cincinnati Bengals fans because your team is AFC North division champions. And how much do they have? I think they have a chance to make the playoffs. I think they will get to the divisional round at least. Do I see them surprising teams and going all the way to the Super Bowl and winning it? Probably not. But we'll see in our wildcard prediction video that we have next week. So, when my predictions in, what happens in the following week. So overall, I'm going to pick Cincinnati to win this game. They got beat by the Browns earlier this year. Got killed by them at home in Cincinnati. I think the Bengals will repay the Cleveland Browns with what happened in Cincinnati earlier this year when Cleveland beat them hard. I think Cincinnati will repay the Browns with that favor of beating them big time. From there, we're going to our late afternoon games. There's like 2 of them. And the first one is in LA between the Rams, who have unofficially won the NFC West, and the 49ers, who could get the number 7 seed with a win. Now, the NFC West would be the only division in the NFC to have 3 teams in the playoffs. Will it be the 49ers? They need a win, though. And that's what I'm going to tell you right now. You know, Rams have pretty much won the division. Arizona, Cardinals, wildcard team. Eagles, wildcard team. 49ers. Put a question mark next to San Francisco, guys, because Jimmy Garoppolo, who's hurt, Trey Lance is now the starting quarterback. I like San Francisco in this matchup here. And only because they're playing on the road. Not only because they're playing on the road. I like them in 49ers overall. They have a tight end, George Kittle, who can score touchdowns, get yards after the catch. Tons of them as a tight end. No other tight end does that besides him. I think the 49ers will get a win on the road, to be honest, and will make it as the number 7 seed into the NFC playoffs for 2021. From there, we're going to go to Miami. Guys, this one's interesting. We have the Patriots, who pretty much have clinched a wild card berth because they split with the Bills. Bills have the better record in the division. Mac Jones, Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback for the Dolphins, second year. Could he be a second-year quarterback that leads his team to the playoffs? We'll have to wait and see Sunday afternoon. Honestly, I think it's going to happen. I think Miami will win this matchup, I think, guys, to be honest. I'm not lying about that. Miami wins this matchup in the AFC East, and I think we'll make it as a number 7 seed into the playoff picture, potentially. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Now, all these predictions I'm making, guys, not all of them are going to be correct. Some of them will be, though. I'm taking Miami, though, in this matchup. Surprisingly, I'm taking Miami to upset New England and Mac Jones. Tua Tagovailoa, second-year quarterback against the rookie, Mac Jones, who also out of Alabama. It's basically the Alabama Bowl. Two quarterbacks starting in the game from Alabama. That's basically what it is, the Alabama Bowl. From there, we're going to go to Las Vegas on Sunday night. Sunday night, two teams. And, excuse me for a minute. Yeah, Las Vegas Raiders versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Two teams coming in at 9-7, by the way. The winner of this game will be a wildcard team in the AFC, surprisingly. And it's on Sunday Night Football. You have Justin Herbert on one side, who's in his second year. And on the other side, you have Derek Carr and the Raiders, with all the issues they've been through this year, from their coach, John Gruden, getting fired or resigning from his contract for things he said, plus Henry Ruggs III for the Raiders, who got the DUI for speeding and killing a person that was driving out of the car. You know, the Raiders, you can give them credit for playing hard down the stretch and getting wins. And that's why they're Las Vegas. You can pretty much say Las Vegas strong because they've fought through the issues their team had with their coach resigning, John Gruden, from Henry Ruggs being released unconditionally, not being on the team anymore. You can basically say that this team is strong for playing in Las Vegas, and they're going to be a wild card team with a win. Yeah, Derek Carr's been to the playoffs before, though. I think he'll prove that on Sunday night and prove to the Chargers and Justin Herbert, second-year quarterback, that, hey, look, I've been the quarterback who's been to the postseason before, and I'm going to do it again as a wildcard team in second place in the division. And you'll want to take over second place in the division. And I do believe that could happen. And that's why I'm going to take Las Vegas. Surprisingly, guys, I'm picking the Raiders on Sunday night because I think that could happen, as you see. Real quick, before I wrap things up, I'm going to go through the picks again. Who we're picking, as always. Starting out in Denver on Saturday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Central Time. Chiefs, Broncos, two of my favorite teams, I guess. I'm picking my Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes over the Broncos and Drew Lock for the Broncos. So I'm taking the Chiefs over the Broncos. From there, we're going to Philadelphia and Dallas and Philly. I think Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, after getting beat terribly by the Cowboys early this year in Dallas, I think the Eagles will beat the Cowboys this time around. From there, we're going to go to Baltimore against Pittsburgh. I think Baltimore is going to get the win, surprisingly, and continue their winning with their season strong, finish out the season strong. Pittsburgh, Ben Roethlisberger, the 39-year-old, finishes his career with a loss. From there, we're going to Cleveland, and you know what? I'm picking the Bengals and Joe Burrow against Baker Mayfield and the Browns because the Bengals, after losing big time to Cleveland at home this year, I think they want to repay the Browns the favor and do the same thing. From there, we're going to Los Angeles, where the Rams are basically a division winner. And I think the 49ers and Trey Lance and George Kittle and so on and so forth with the 49ers will upset the Rams on Sunday. From there, we go to Miami. Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones. Basically, you can call it the Alabama Bowl, whatever you want to call it, because two quarterbacks. Second-year quarterback from Miami against rookie quarterback Mac Jones of the Patriots. Both from Alabama. Both won national titles. I'm taking Miami with the upset in that matchup. From there, I'm going to Las Vegas, Sunday Night Football. And by the way, guys, Justin Herbert, second-year guy. Derek Carr, the experienced veteran who's been to the playoffs before. I think we'll get the win on Sunday Night Football. Make the playoffs as a wild card team. Raiders get one of the wild card spots in the AFC. So with that being said, guys, that's our Week 18 NFL prediction videos. Just a quick reminder, on the wild card week prediction videos, a quick change to the NFL prediction videos for this season. The playoff predictions for NFL prediction videos I'm doing this year from 2021 will be on Thursdays for the playoffs. So next week on Thursday, just a quick reminder about that as I'm finishing off. Because if you're wondering, if you're trying to come by Tuesday or find my channel on Tuesday and you're thinking, where's the video for the NFL prediction video? They're on Thursdays for the playoffs. So, yeah, because there's no Thursday Night Football in the playoffs, I'm moving it to Thursday for now, for the playoffs only. Everything else will go back to Tuesdays in 2022, in the fall, in September, when we start next season. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this season. Stick around for the playoffs as well. A week from this coming Thursday with the NFL playoff prediction video for the wild card weekend. 6 games plus a Monday night game on wild card weekend to finish off wild card week. The wild card weekend, that's awesome. Sorry about that. I hit the window with the pencil. But yeah. So with that being said, see you a week from Thursday with the wild card prediction video for the NFL predictions. That being said, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Please remember to watch, like, subscribe. And don't forget to tell your friends to do the same if they've not done so yet already. And please also hit that notification button below so you know when I upload a new video. And with that being said, have a nice day, stay safe, and we will see you in the next NFL prediction video with the wild card week, a week from this coming Thursday. Have a nice day and stay safe.